loud. Dust kicks up on Main Street from the gathering crowd. Old pickup trucks roll in, headlights shining bright. No tickets needed here when the stars light up the night. Bar doors creak wide open, fists ready to bang. Laughter spills like honky-tonk songs at the boozy stand. No invitation needed, we're already on our way. Raising hell's just a habit when the work week turns to play. Banjo strumming loud and fiddles crying out for more. Tonight we're dancing, stomping, like there's trouble at the door. Jimmy's got his Telecaster wailing sweet and raw. Steel guitar slides underneath with that classic twangy draw. Boots kick up old gravel, sparks fly off the floor. Raised voices telling stories every night, here's folklore. Sparks fly from the fire pit, faces glow in red orange light. Reckless grins and good old trouble that feels just right. No invitation needed, we're already on our way. Raising hell's just a habit when the work week turns to play. Banjo strumming loud and fiddles crying out for more. Tonight we're dancing, stomping, like there's trouble at the door. Don't care for rules or dull routine. We're all just wanderers living out our dreams. When the pedal steel wails and the moon's riding high, you don't ask permission, you just let it fly. No invitation needed, we're already on our way. Raising hell's just a habit when the work week turns to play. Banjo strumming loud and fiddles crying out for more. Tonight we're dancing, stomping, like there's trouble at the door. So if you feel the thunder rolling through your soul, just join the fire, no formal invite to hope. Unseen tonight, but never out of mind. We're the restless hearts that never stay confined. With a story to tell, nursing a whiskey, in the corner he fell. Folks shook their heads, said he's out of line, but the chairs kept creaking and the jukebox in line. The bartender wiped down with a slow, steady hand, said, son, truths don't always fit the plan. They said he's wrong, but the bar sings he's right. Steel guitar crying through the late night light. The fiddle hums with a stubborn fight. Oh, the town's judge listens when the bar sings he's right. By the old wooden table where the smoke curls in the air, he swore on his mama's name with a worn-out stare. The banjo strums soft like a heartbeat slow, while the pedal steel weaves tales only drifters know. The judge might scowl and the preacher might sigh, but this bar tells stories no right. Steel guitar crying through the late night light. The fiddle hums with a stubborn fight. Oh, the town's judge listens when the bar sings he's right. In the glow of neon signs, truth wears no disguise. Between the clink of glasses, the best lies die. He's just a man with a song, a tale that won't bend. In the heart of this bar, he's more than just a friend. They said he's wrong, but the bar sings he's right. Steel guitar crying through the late night light. The fiddle hums with a stubborn fight. Oh, the town's judge listens when the bar sings he's right. So when the night falls heavy and the road seems long, remember the man and the bar strong song. 'Cause sometimes the outcast owns the night. When the barroom verdict says he's right. Walks in with her boots on, dusty but pristine. Got that old blue dress way, you know what I mean. A little sparkle in her eye, a slow and steady pace. He's tuning up the sixth string, ready to take his place. Crowd starting to gather around the corner stage. She's the kind of girl brings the quiet flame. He's the voice that stirs the night, loud and proud. Together they're the fire drawing in the crowd. She's got class in every move, smiles fine as wine. He's got the crowd under his spell every single time. Two-stepping in the spotlight like a story told aloud. She got class, he got the crowd. Fiddle weeps a sweet tune, banjo keeps the beat. Steel guitar crying soft down the dusty street. She's spinning through the laughter, hair catching the light. He's crooning old ballads that feel just right. The floor's alive with memories made tonight. She's the calm in the chaos, gentle and bright. He's the thunder rolling in, commanding and loud. Together they're the magic driving in the crowd. She's got class in every move, smiles fine as wine. He's got the crowd under his spell every single time. Two-stepping in the spotlight like a story told aloud. She got class, he got the crowd. No flashy neon signs, just the warmth of their sound. Old hearts find new rhythm in this little town. Under the stars and the honky-tonk lights, they dance together through the country nights. She's got class in every move, smiles fine as wine. He's got the crowd under his spell every single time. Two-stepping in the spotlight like a story told aloud. She got class, he got the crowd. Yeah, she's Grace on the floor, he's a voice in the round. Together they're the song, they got the whole town. She got class, he got the crack. We got our boots kicked up in the back room glow. The suits, they chatter about their diamonds and silk, but we're folks who find joy in a cold pint of milk or beer, rather. They trade stock tips, we trade tales under flickering lights where the truth prevails. So raise your glass to the barstool crowd where laughter's loud and the smiles are proud. Forget their silver spoons and high-class glare. We got whiskey stories and dirt on our chairs. Here's to the real ones, honest and true, laughing at the upper class with a toast from me to you. Old Joe's got a fiddle that sings like the wind, and Danny's banjo sets a rhythm in. They might wear cufflinks and drive shiny cars, but this here's the palace under honky-tonk stars. They count their gold, we count our laughs, shared moments that they'll never have. So raise your glass to the barstool crowd where laughter's loud and the smiles are proud. Forget their silver spoons and high-class glare. We got whiskey stories and dirt on our chairs. Here's to the real ones, honest and true, laughing at the upper class with a toast from me to you. No chandeliers above, just neon signs. We find heaven in these simple times, while they chase fortune in their marble halls. We celebrate the nights where the jukebox calls. Raise your glass to the barstool crowd where laughter's loud and the smiles are proud. Forget their silver spoons and high-class glare. We got whiskey stories and dirt on our chairs. Here's to the real ones, honest and true, laughing at the upper class with a toast from me to you. Yeah, here's to the nights that never last, with barstool buddies raising glasses fast. We ain't got mansions or fancy flair, but we got heart, and that's enough to share. Stepped off the bus with a suitcase full of dreams. Small town girl with a heart bigger than it seems. It was tuning his Tele down by the old bar side, banjo on his knee, fiddle waiting for the night. She chased a feeling she'd never known before. He found a rhythm running deep in his core. Two roads that twisted, crossed and then aligned. She found her romance, he found his rhythm in time. Underneath the neon sky, the world began to spin. A country song started where their story could begin. She and a faded out sundress. He played pedal steel, made the night feel endless. By the firelight their laughter danced in the breeze, breaking down the walls, setting hearts at ease. She found a new life beyond what she'd known before. He found a heartbeat that he couldn't ignore. Two roads that twisted, crossed and then aligned. She found her romance, he found his rhythm in time. Underneath the neon sky, the world began to spin. A country song started where their story could begin. With every fiddle note and banjo string, they learned what a simple moment could bring. In the crooning night and the breaking dawn, a couple found the place where they belong. Two roads that twisted, crossed and then aligned. She found her romance, he found his rhythm in time. Underneath the neon sky, the world began to spin. A country song started where their story could begin. So here's to the nights when new paths unite. She found love, he found rhythm, and it all felt right.
The porch lights flickering, bottles lined on the sill. You showed up uninvited, but with a broken will. Banjo strapped fiddle hanging low by your side, playing songs for hushed rooms where secrets hide. You wore that worn out jacket, a hat pulled down real tight. Your boots kicked dust and memories into the night. That midnight tune you played, it cut straight through the pain. Unwelcome guest, yet my heart called your name. Strumming stories tangled deep in your broken past. Beloved singer, how long will this moment last? Guitar softly crying, pedals bending slow. Your voice haunts the corners where the cold winds blow. I tried to shut you out, but the melody stayed like a stubborn thorn that just won't fade. Your words, they roam like outlaws on a wild ride, playing truth with every note, no place left to hide. That midnight tune you played, it cut straight through the pain. Unwelcome guest, yet my heart called your name. Strumming stories tangled deep in your broken past. Beloved singer, how long will this moment last? I don't know where you're headed, but you sure found me here. In the quiet hours, your song rings clear. Though you came uncalled, your music feels like home. A stranger's pain and a heart's own tone. That midnight tune you played, it cut straight through the pain. Unwelcome guest, yet my heart called your name. Strumming stories tangled deep in your broken past. Beloved singer, how long will this moment last? The moon fades slow, but your song lingers on. an unwelcome guest, but never truly gone.
Down Main Street, dusty boots tapping on the cold front porch. You said goodbye in the pouring rain, left your song spinning on that worn out jukebox. Every honky-tonk melody reminds me of you, strings bending like my heart beneath the moon. When the music won't let go, the jukebox plays so loud. Every steel guitar cry cuts through the crowd. Your memory's a song I can't turn down in this bar where love went wrong. Banjo and fiddle pick up the tale, twisting through the smoke like a slow, sad wail. Your smile flickers like the pedal steel's bend, stories written in the chords that never end. I hear your laughter tangled in the strings, a melody of losses and the pain love brings. When the music won't let go, the jukebox plays so loud. Every steel guitar cry cuts through the crowd. Your memory's a song I can't turn down in this bar where love went wrong. Bass and Telecaster, they cry out our past. Time's pulled us apart, but the music lasts. No quiet corner where I can hide from the song that stayed when you said goodbye. When the music won't let go, the jukebox plays so loud. Every steel guitar cry cuts through the crowd. Your memory's a song I can't turn down in this bar where love went wrong. So I'll sit here and let the night play on till the jukebox stops, but my heart holds on. With his beaten down hat, strumming that Telecaster, memories like a worn out map. He's got stories loud and wild, scars he won't explain, living in a world that's deaf to his pain. The wind carries his stubborn tune, but the past don't quit too soon. To ignore that fire in his eyes, too proud to change, no matter the price. He's built these walls tall, way up to the sky, Still somehow he wonders why love passes by. Maggie's fiddle cries soft beside the old oak tree, trying to break the silence where his heart won't let it be. Steel guitar weeps neath the fading light, two souls tangled up in a stubborn fight. Voices clash like thunder's roar, neither one knows what they're fighting for. Too loud to ignore that clash of old pride, too proud to change, rolling like the tide. Walls they built so high, they both walk alone in a house of stone no love can call home. Banjo picking out the night, telling tales of might have beens, words like bullets ricocheting off the thin skin. If only one could lower their shield, maybe these wounds might start to heal. Too loud to ignore, their stubborn hearts collide, too proud to change, no tears left to hide. They're prisoners of the life they chose, in the silence where the fiddle lows. Old Joe and Maggie beneath that fading sky, too loud to ignore, too proud to change and say goodbye. Sits a guy who don't belong with the crowd so far, wears his worn out boots and a hat tip low, guitar by his side, ready for the show. He don't need no spotlight or fancy cheers, just a six-string friend and a few cold beers. This one's for the last round, friends who stick like beer stains, for loyalty that stays when the night ain't quite the same. He may not fit the picture, but he owns the floor, singing stories about faith and the good times we're here for. His voice rolls deep like a river, slow and wide, tells tales of old friends who stood by his side through thick and thin, and the battles we fought, the kind of loyalty that can't be bought. A pedal steel crying, a fiddle sweet moan, every note feeling like the heart's on home. This one's for the last round, friends who stick like beer stains, for loyalty that stays when the night ain't quite the same. He may not fit the picture, but he owns the floor, singing stories about faith and the good times we're here for. When the world feels heavy and you're standing alone, forget fitting in, make a song your own. Raise your glass high to the bonds that don't sever. Here's to good friends and good times forever. This one's for the last round, friends who stick like beer stains, for loyalty that stays when the night ain't quite the same. He may not fit the picture, but he owns the floor, singing stories about faith and the good times we're here for. So when the night's winding down and the crowd fades away,
Remember this song on your loneliest day. He don't fit in no crowd, but he owns a night with a song and a beer neath the soft bar light. Rolled up in my dusty boots, hat tip low. Heard them guitars strum laughter on the radio. That's her ring on her finger, but the music's flat. I tipped my glass to the past, and I tipped it back. I'm no stranger to the dance floor, but tonight's a different song. Sky's clear, the moon's bright, but my smile's all wrong. So I crashed that engagement party like I own the night. Laugh it off with the fiddles, two-stepping in the pale porch light. When the crowd turns just a little cold and the stories get too far, I find my real friends waiting for me at the bar. She's got a new heart to hold, shiny and brand new, but I'm just chasing neon signs and a worn-out point of view. Steel guitar bends and cries, sounding like my soul, but the laughter that fills this honky-tonk is the one thing I know. No use in throwing stones or holding on to past fights. Tonight I'm singing with the ones who know what's right. So I crashed that engagement party like I own the night. Laugh it off with the fiddles, two-stepping in the pale porch light. When the crowd turns just a little cold and the stories get too far, I find my real friends waiting for me at the bar. The pedal steel's moaning like a train on the track, but the truth of the night, it's where the good times never lack. Between the clinking glasses and a joke that hits just right, it's a company you keep that turns the wrong into right. Yeah, I crashed that engagement party like I own the night. Laugh it off with the fiddles, two-stepping in the pale porch light. When the crowd turns just a little cold and the stories get too far, I find my real friends waiting for me at the bar. So here's to the nights that don't go as planned, to the laughs, the tears, and a cold beer in your hand. When the world feels out of tune, just remember where you are, with your real friends waiting for you at the bar. Well, the sun went down on Miller's farm. Old Hank was planning on a party charm. Everybody gathered round that big old fire, but the night had fortune ready to conspire. They said I brought the storm, I brought the fight, but I was just a spark in that gentle night. They said I ruined the party, but I say I saved the night. When the music started stopping, I made the wrong feel right. With a twang on my Telecaster, an old fiddle in my hand, I turned a quiet mess into a roaring stand. The kids were sitting quiet, looking all disgraced. Mama shook her head like I'd lost my place, but I picked up that banjo, hit a pedal steel swell, brought them back from the blues out of that party hell. They said the mood was lost, gone out of sight. I'll tell you, friend, I just lit up the night. They said I ruined the party, but I say I saved the night. When the music started stopping, I made the wrong feel right. With a twang on my
see it when the silence falls, but sometimes breaking free is making calls. The night ain't lost if you're standing tall. Sometimes messing up is saving us all. They said I ruined the party, but I say I saved the night. When the music started stopping, I made the wrong feel right. With a twang on my Telecaster, an old fiddle in my hand, I turned a quiet mess into a roaring stand. So next time round, if the party's slow, remember the night I helped it glow. Not a ruined friend, but a brand new flight. The night I turned it all around and saved the night.
Old jukebox cracked with a crackling spin, playing heartbreak in six-string ring. Your laughter's gone like a lightning strike, fading fast through the honky-tonk light. When the record scratches and the needle slides, all the memories come down like whiskey tides. A love like a song that we couldn't keep right. Now the jukebox is loud on this lonely night. I see your coat on the back of a chair, like a ghost of a time that isn't there. Steel guitar wails in the stillness of pain, twisting the hurt with a pedal steel ring. All our old stories get tangled and torn, strings pulled tight in the cold early morn. When the record scratches and the needle slides, all the memories come down like whiskey tides. A love like a song that we couldn't keep right. Now the jukebox is loud on this lonely night. Banjo plays a lonesome tune on a cracked up fret. Fiddle cries a tale I'll never forget. Your voice was my melody, now it's out of tune, like a heartbreak song under a flickering moon. When the record scratches and the needle slides, all the memories come down like whiskey tides. A love like a song that we couldn't keep right. Now the jukebox is loud on this lonely night. So I'll tip my hat and lose my last dime to that broken beat of a love gone blind. When the jukebox blasts and the nights get long, I'm just living inside that sorrowed song.
Folks gather round with a cold mason jar, a busted up banjo and a beat up guitar. No dress code, no fancy RSVP, just dusty boots and you and me. Where the fence is in and the rules fall through, that's the place for me and you. Under open skies with nothing to pretend, the best parties happen where the fence is in. There's a fire pit crackling and the fiddle sings. Laughter rides high on a steel guitar strings. No clock on the wall, no nickel to pay, just greasy sandwiches and dogs all straight. No worry about time or who's in command, just you, the band, and this red clay land where the fence is in and the rules fall through. That's the place for me and you, under open skies with nothing to pretend. The best parties happen where the fence is in. We dance on the earth, toes sinking deep, where echoes of city life don't dare to creep. Mud on our boots, hearts light as air, living for the night and stories we'll share. Where the fence is in and the rules fall through. That's the place for me and you, under open skies with nothing to pretend. The best parties happen where the fence is in. So take my hand, come along my friend, find that spot where the real nights begin, where the laughter's loud and the good times blend. Yeah, the best parties happen where the fence is in.
She packed her bags with a sparkle in her eye, chasing down that golden prize beneath the western sky. I left the porch light on and the dog tied to the gate. Said I'm off to make a fortune, honey, can't be late. I watched her fade like a sunrise fade to day, while I settled in with the things that never stray. She left for gold, I stayed with cold beer, a rusty old truck and a heart sincere. Out where the fields meet the fading light, I'm holding down this small town night. Her boots hit streets paved with promises and dreams. I'm here with worn out jeans and quiet strings, banjo strumming on a rickety porch swing. Steel guitar hums low, memories sting. Every coin she's chasing rings sharp and clear, but I find my peace in a frosty frontier. She left for gold, I stayed with cold beer, a rusty old truck and a heart sincere. Out where the fields meet the fading light, I'm holding down this small town night. Maybe someday our roads will cross again, underneath those neon sky pins. Till then I'll keep the fire burning slow. With every bottle cracked, I'll let her go. She left for gold, I stayed with cold beer, a rusty old truck and a heart sincere. Out where the fields meet the fading light, I'm holding down this small town night. Yeah, she went chasing what glittered and shone. I found my worth in the simple and homegrown. Into town with a weathered old map, a worn out backpack, a crooked baseball cap, and a world full of suits. He's a denim and dust, trying to find a corner where he's more than just lost.
Every bar's a little too loud, every smile a disguise, but something in his heart keeps believing and trying. He doesn't fit in with the city lights, but out where the wild wind blows, he finds his nights. Where the dust meets the road, he calls that home, a place where the lost get to belong and roam. He's got stories in his eyes like an old worn book, fiddle tunes in his soul, a slow steady look. Every stranger's a friend if you give him time. He's searching for a rhythm that feels like mine. Some say he's out of place, just a face in the crowd, but he moves to a beat none of them hear out loud. He doesn't fit in with the city lights, but out where the wild wind blows, he finds his nights. Where the dust meets the road, he calls that home, a place where the lost get to belong and roam. Steel guitar crying under twinkling stars, banjo soft picking from a roadside bar. He leans on his telly, lets the fiddle sing. In this simple place he's found everything. He doesn't fit in with the city lights, but out where the wild wind blows, he finds his nights. Where the dust meets the road, he calls that home, a place where the lost get to belong and roam. So if you see him wandering down your old street, know he's just making the world a little more complete. Where the dust meets the road is where he'll stay, not fit for the city, but he belongs anyway.
Dusty floorboards creak under neon light. Old Joe sitting by the jukebox strumming his banjo. Meanwhile up on stage the new kid's trying to show. Strings hit hard but the crowd starts to jeer, booing loud, the message clear, but the bar's still clapping, spilling their cheer. Different sides here, different things here. The crowd booed but the bar cheered loud. One man's tough is another man's proud. He's playing his heart in this worn out town, two sides of the same old sound. Fiddle weeps sweet with a steel guitar moan. Telecaster twang in a tone of its own. The bar keeps dancing, drinks raised to the sky, while some in the crowd just wanna say goodbye. Notes fall like rain on that creaky old floor. Some folks want change, some want more, but Joe's finger picks and the fiddle sweet tears keep the night alive through the laughter and jeers. The crowd booed but the bar cheered loud. One man's tough is another man's proud. He's playing his heart in this worn out town, two sides of the same old sound. Sometimes a tune don't land how you planned, but that's the mark of a true country man, sticking to songs that don't always win, bringing old stories back again. The crowd booed but the bar cheered loud. One man's tough is another man's proud. He's playing his heart in this worn out town, two sides of the same old sound. So here's to the players who risk the fall, where some hear a winner and some hear a wall. In the heart of the bar and the edge of the crowd, two sides, one song, and a story told loud.
He rolls into town with a worn-out hat, a beat-up Telecaster and a 6-string strap. His boots hit the floor with a heavy sigh, playing the kind of tune that makes you wonder why. 'Cause the melody's sweet, but the story's been rude, like a blue note hiding in a warm smoke plume. He's got all the right notes, but it feels out of place, like a stranger's face in your best love place. He's a wrong man with the right tune, singing love songs beneath a pale moon. Strings cry out, but his heart's out of line, playing the soundtrack to a life that won't shine. In a honky-tonk bar, he's known by name, but folks don't dance to the man but the flame. His fiddle wails like a midnight train, but his promises break like the falling rain. 'Cause a steel guitar weeps through the smoky air, but there's distance line in the way he stares. He's got every chord, every perfect tune, yet something's missing in the dim saloon. He's a wrong man with the right tune, singing love songs beneath a pale moon. Strings cry out, but his heart's out of line, playing the soundtrack to a life that won't shine. One day he'll learn the truth that a melody's worthless without the proof. You can play every line, every heartfelt croon, but if your soul's not there, it's just out of tune. He's a wrong man with the right tune, singing love songs beneath a pale moon. Strings cry out, but his heart's out of line, playing the soundtrack to a life that won't shine. So he'll keep strumming in that empty room. The wrong man, yeah, with the right tune. He slides into the neon glow, no tie to tighten, no cuff to fold, just worn jeans and a dusty hat with a grin worth more than gold. In a room full of suits and ties, he's a different kind of man, singing fade on a 6-string banjo with a steel slide in his hand. And when the Telecaster kicks alive, you can see the truth in his eyes. Not a thread of silk or satin there, just the pride he wears without a care. The only suit he wears is confidence, backed by country chords and barroom cheers. The style's a melody that makes you dance, a story told through smoke and beers. He don't need no fancy dress, his songs the armor his voice confess in the light of neon and hearty cheers. The only suit he wears is confidence. Fiddle sings with a friendly cry, pedal steel sweet and clear, while the banjo rolls like rivers run. He's a man without a fear. Every line a tale of dirt and toil, of small town dreams and fights. Underneath those worn out boots, a heart that's burning bright. When the bass hums low and steady, and the crowd gets loud and ready, you see the way he stands so tall, a king without a velvet hall. The only suit he wears is confidence, backed by country chords and ballroom cheers. His style's a melody that makes you dance, a story told through smoke and beers. He don't need no fancy dress, his songs, the armor his voice confess in the light of neon and hearty cheers. The only suit he wears is confidence. No tailor stitch can craft this grace. It's in the way he owns a place, a smile that's honest, eyes that gleam, the kind of man who lives his dream. The only suit he wears is confidence, backed by country chords and ballroom cheers. His style's a melody that makes you dance, a story told through smoke and beers. He don't need no fancy dress, his songs, the armor his voice confess in the light of neon and hearty cheers. The only suit he wears is confidence. So lift your glass and raise your voice to the man who makes the night rejoice. No fancy threads, just heartfelt sound. In confidence he's kingdom crowned. Polished boots and a grin, a perfect fit of satin where the formal nights begin. Spinning tales in quiet corners where the chandeliers hang high. An outlaw dressed in silver with a glint inside his eye. Every handshake's measured, every smile rehearsed, but behind the tailored jacket he's ready to burst. Tuxedo and tall tales, a cowboy in disguise, a gentleman by daylight, by midnight he flies. He's a formal affair with a rebel soul, an informal legend nobody could control. The fiddle plays a melody twangy as the open plains, while he orders a whiskey neat and recounts his wild campaigns. Steel guitar bends the night, pedal steel moans a tune. He's got stories bigger than the Texas moon. Behind polished manners, a fire rages on. He's a man who walks the line where the straight and wild belong. Tuxedos and tall tales, a cowboy in disguise, a gentleman by daylight, by midnight he flies. He's a formal affair with a rebel soul, an informal legend nobody could control. Underneath the ballroom's glow where silence fills the air, he treads the rules for the road without a single care. Banjo strings pluck secrets only night can understand, a rogue with a steel heart and a worn out band. Tuxedos and tall tales, a cowboy in disguise, a gentleman by daylight, by midnight he flies. He's a formal affair with a rebel soul, an informal legend nobody could control. So here's to the man who dances between two worlds wide, where formal steps meet outlaw strides. Tuxedos and tall tales, a story born to be told, a legend that's informal but solid as gold. He steps into the neon light, boots worn for miles and time, a grin that suits 1,000 tales carved by road and rolling pines. No silk or thread to drape his frame, just denim worn like second skin. The only suit he ever needs is the one he wears within. A tele twang and banjo calls, the fiddle fiddle weaves a restless song. Barroom cheers like a wild applause. They say where he belongs. Cause the only suit he wears is confidence, riding high on open strings, backed by chords that tell his story and a crowd that loudly sings. Through the smoke and through the laughter, his spirit holds the night. Tailored in whiskey and strings, he's the heart of every firelight. Steel guitar slides like a river, flowing through the pouring rain. His voice a gravel road of reasons, humming in a minor strain. Between the first and last refrain, his soul is worn but standing tall. In every smile and dusty crawl, you see a man who's got it all. A pedal steel whispers sweet, a banjo picking steady time. That classic country heartbeat beats in rhythm with his pride. Cause the only suit he wears is confidence, riding high on open strings, backed by chords that tell his story in a crowd that loudly sings. Through the smoke and through the laughter, his spirit holds the night. Tailored in whiskey and strings, he's a heart of every firelight. No tailor jacket, no fancy tie, just weathered hands and honest eyes. He walks a line so genuine, where music meets the honest man. Cause the only suit he wears is confidence, riding high on open strings, backed by chords that tell his story and a crowd that loudly sings. Through the smoke and through the laughter, his spirit